All right, folks, it is round two. You've got Fractal, last month's Faster Masters winner, and you've got Tommy, runner-up in Mega Masters this year. They're going to try to go into the semifinals. Only one can do it. They're both ready. I'm ready. You're ready. Everybody's ready. Let's go. In 3, 2, 1, Tetris. If you're watching here on YouTube, go to ctm.gg/Matcherino if you want to contribute to the prize pool. It currently sits at $1,535.30. If we get to $2,000 for the month, then we will pay the top 8 players instead of the top 4 players. So that means anybody who wins a match in Masters will get a prize, and I think that is very good. All right, not exactly sure what's happening on one side of the screen, but there you go. Figure it out. Galaxy Biscuit says this is the third match between Tommy and Fractal in Masters. Fractal has won both of them. You got to see Fractal's hair today. Pretty messy. This is No Cap November. That means, contrary to what we have done several previous months with the super kill screen on 39, that is out the window. That is gone. So players will start on level 18 as usual. 130 lines of that speed. Transition to 19. 100 lines of that. Transition to 29. And then that is the terminal level. There will be no additional speed increases after level 29. So it's kind of old school competitive Tetris. There's a missed line spin for Tommy. It's not too costly though. Just, emotionally costly for all of us. Tommy winning the previous round. I suppose I should report these matches, huh? Right? I forgot to do that. So I'll go do that. You guys imagine what I would say. Probably something about my diet or sandwiches or my Honda Fit or whatever. So you can just fill all that stuff in. $197 Tommy, $236 Fractal. Yeah, Tommy, of course, defeating vandweller in a reverse sweep. Very humiliating for our YouTube editor. Dan V says, I get reverse swept all the time. Seems good. That's true. Nothing new for Dan V. Dan V, of course, a Masters event winner. Faster Masters, the inaugural Faster Masters in May. I think we might do Faster Masters maybe once a year. Maybe. Something like that. It's a good thing to do in October. But then again, are we going to do that back-to-back with No Cap November? I don't know. 256 Tommy, 375 Fractal. So Fractal with the just about 100,000 point lead. Yeah, I thought Dan V was going to go to sleep. What are you still doing here? All right, double down the right side for Tommy. He's got this weird Tetris, kind of like an H or something. I don't know what that was for Tommy, but he got that Tetris. That was a weird setup. And he's got a weird board. Oh, no, that J to the left. Now, he's not going to have any trouble getting anything over there, but on the other hand, he shouldn't have had trouble getting that J over, right? So, maybe kind of a delayed 5 below or something. We'll call it that. Set up column 7, Tommy. Jens Emil J says, is this no cap November? Yes, indeed it is. No line cap, no super kill screen, nothing like that. Once you hit 29, you can go forever. Tommy's setting up. Column 7, keeping that well. Takes a skim of the double over it. You see Tommy play a lot more flexibly. Get a nice transfer of that well over to column 10, where it belongs. 547 Fractal through 116 lines. Yes, there is still time to qualify for December. It's going to be a regular December. No weird format. It'll be our normal format. 619 Fractal into 19. 421 for Tommy, 3 lines away. Long bar in Tetris, 445 transition. So almost 200,000 and now over 200,000 points ahead for Fractal. Stanislav says, I know it's a huge what if, but if both players made the game crash, presumably due to a very deep run, would you just do the last visible high score wins? No, I think it would be replayed. If you both crashed the game, I think we would have to replay it, which you wouldn't really want to. Or maybe both... if it just crashes because their cart crashes in a normal level, but if you're saying because, I don't know, you get past colors and the cartridge can't handle it anymore, if you mean that kind of crash, like double colors, and I don't know. I don't want to contemplate it. The front door. Okay, sorry, I had to answer the front door. On my phone. 832 Fractal, 613 Tommy. The crash is a freeze? Yeah, I don't know. I think that's due to the limitations of the game, and I would say at that point both players have maxed out the game. Like, there's just no... I think it would be... Maybe we would give both players a heart, that way we wouldn't have to, replay it. And we would just say, well, I don't know what we do. I'll figure it out. Whatever makes sense at the time. 988 Fractal on 25. 744 Tommy. Why does my front door sound like Mario Kart? Oh, did you hear that? Oh, you heard my phone ring? That's my iPhone ring. Oh, I didn't realize you heard that. The game crashes a pause, so the first person to crash is DQ'd. I don't think that's what we would do. I think we just accept that both players literally played as perfectly as you can. 886 Tommy, B25 Fractal. Now B60, so big lead for Fractal. Mr. Bastien says, Vandy, would you chug a cider for the memes? Yeah, I would do that. I would. Tetris Fractal, he's got the 1.2. So another big lead for Fractal. Tommy singles into 29 at 994. Finally got the max out, but Fractal is ahead by 300,000 points. So Fractal really doesn't have to do anything but just stay alive for a while. Unless, that boggles the mind. All right, Tommy trying to burn this board back down and just keep it playable. All right, Tommy. All right, there's... oh no, that left side for Tommy. And I don't know, maybe trying to be a little bit too perfect on that left side. And this is going to be a top out for Tommy. And Fractal is good at E26 if you want to mullen it out a little bit and just get that rollover before 39. Or the 2 million before 39. I'll accept it. Aggro mullen time for Fractal. Oh, that's going to be costly for any pace that Fractal wants. Gets a long bar over for the Tetris. And 18,000 away from the rollover. Right now is at a 1.5. The rollover is a 1.6. And no, cannot get the rollover. But it is a point in the match. Fractal is good. All right, both players are ready. Game 2, Fractal up 1-0 over Tommy. Let's go. 3-2-1 Tetris. Professor SSB likes that. Tetris. Tris. Oh, what did I miss? Vandy, can next month be no Fractal December, please? Fractal, Fractal is I don't know. He's got an argument for being the best in the world. Certain elements of that argument I can't get into. F71 for Fractal, 70,000 for Tommy. Fractal playing, of course, on my old retro USB AVS, as far as I know. So he's done all his major damage on my property. And I actually did send another one to, am I allowed to say this out loud? Can I say this? Can I say that? To somebody else in the area that Fractal lives. Let's say that. So who knows? We could be seeing another AVS Masters Event player. $183 for Fractal. $206 Fractal, 151 for Tommy, but I'm all out of AVSs, so do not ask. I only had 2. $252 for Fractal, 155 for Tommy. No Fractal Friday. Tommy at 201. Fractal again in the lead, 275 through 50. That is, what's that, like 2 birds? Tetris Tommy 250. Right, that left side needs to be worked on. Easy, there you go. Big triple for Fractal. Gonna open up that right side. And Tetris. So continuing to build on that lead, Mr. Fractal. Tommy Tetris 323. Tommy gets that long bar in. All right, Tetris Tommy 335. Fractal needs something. There it is. That Z piece will do. And there you go. Fractal able to uncover that right side. And, you know, sometimes you think, oh, you know, players getting the pieces. And really, I don't know. The Fractal didn't really get the pieces to get out of that. He just made it happen. It's like if you're Fractal, every piece is a good piece. 500K Fractal, 427 Tommy. Scout is here. I want to draft Scout into Masters Finals co-coms. We'll see if I can draft Scout into doing that. Might depend on scheduling, but I want to see if I can guilt him into it. See if I say it publicly, then he'll have to do it, right? He'll be like, oh no, I don't want to do that. Tetris Fractal 591. Yeah, it used to be the big 6, and now it's just the big Fractal. Fractal's into 19 at 617. Adds another Tetris right after. Tommy's in at 544. There's a dirty Tetris Fractal 666 and another Tetris 692. 120,000 point lead for Fractal. Tetris Fractal 744, 601 Tommy, who's continuing to, he was falling further and further behind. Fractal's just not slowing down at all. I mean, the game is in slow motion for Fractal right now. Another Tetris 798. Tetris Fractal 857. He's got a 240,000 point lead. That left side, though, a bit of a problem. Gonna miss that T-spin. Uses the long bar to fix that left, and no problem. No harm, no foul for Fractal. In fact, I think he gained some lead there. Tetris Fractal 924. Tommy finally back down to the bottom, but almost 300,000 points behind. There's a Tetris for Tommy. There's one for Fractal. Huge lead for Fractal right now. Almost one away. Or was one away. There you go. Max out Fractal into our on 26. Yeah, on 26. Tetris Tommy 703. GameScout with more dad jokes, more dad puns. So yeah, GameScout, is there anything you want to tell us? Tetris Tommy 800,000. Another Tetris Fractal. Fractal continuing to build on this lead, and Tommy's, pretty much kept pace with him. There's an adjustment for Fractal. He liked it. See that? He made the adjustment. He smiled. He liked it. Fractal setting up, and there's a Tetris. Another 1.2. So back 1.2 transitions into 29 for Fractal. He's got the C56. Tommy is in. He's at 976. And the rest of the Tetris world better look out, because Fractal is just like on another level, on a whole other plane of existence. There's the 1.3 for Fractal. Tommy's got the max out on 31. But Fractal over 300,000 points ahead. And Fractal's still kind of going for it. Fractal's set up for a Tetris. But he's going to have to bring this down. There's literally no need to go ham for Fractal. And he's just bringing this down. Tommy's board starting to climb a little bit. Fractal's just going to take that triple, no problem. Just really stay alive. I mean, that's it. I mean, he's still got over 300,000 point lead. He's got the 1.4 now. He missed the rollover in the previous mullen. So that back three back rollover off the table. So Tommy here, yeah, Tommy's scaling pretty well. He's just staying alive and just hoping something happens to Fractal and then he just knows what his target is. So I guess stay alive until you know what the target is and then just go from there. All right, Fractal. All right, Fractal into 39. There's the F33. That is a 1.5. 1.1 for Tommy here on 38. Left side for Fractal needs some attention. And kind of not getting the pieces. All right, looks like it's back down to safety. Long bar over. That'll be good for a triple. F66. And Fractal just maintaining this lead. Tommy not really getting all that aggressive. It's actually set up for a Tetris. Tommy, though, hits that kind of T-spin. Now needs something. All right. Tommy trying to stay alive. Long bar dependency. Gets a long bar in for a triple. And rollover for Fractal here into 43. Level 43. And this is just... you know, who's going to tire first? There's a whole other game after this. But Fractal has the 1.6, Tommy with the 1.2, so this is over 400,000 point lead. This is marathon mode. This is what you all love. Those of you who don't like the 39 screen, this is what you're after. And I you know, there's something to it. I'm into it. I like it. I don't think it should be the default mode. And Tommy going to top out here. Fractal is up 2 games to none. So Fractal's got that rollover. And Fractal's got the win. He's going to intentionally top out. Intentional top out, Scout? Looks like an intentional top out. Fractal only tops out intentionally. Let's go ahead and get this underway. Game 3, Fractal and Tommy. Fractal up 2 games to none. Tommy needs to win to stay in. 3-2-1 Tetris. So one thing I do, right, is once one of the players gets to 2 points, you gotta produce a little bit here, so you kind of get the winner's scene ready. With the player who's kind of ahead, and just that way you can seamlessly transition over. But one thing I'm worried about is with this OBS glitch, is I'm gonna change the scene out of studio mode, and it's gonna go to the winner's scene, and like I'm just worried about that every single time. All right, Fractal. All right, okay. Not trying not to do that that Z spin, and doesn't do it. I think it was maybe trying to go perfect or whatever, but it can't break every record every game. Fractal. Fractal going to take that safe double at the top of the stack above the well. 95,000, now 118 for Fractal, 97,000 for Tommy. Well, I could make these winners seem like the winner scene like well in advance, but I always forget to. So I'm like, oh crap, I got to get the right graphic like in the whole thing. So I always forget to do that in advance. 168 Tommy, 150 for Fractal. If we can get to $2,000 in the prize pool, then that'll get Tommy a prize. A minimum $50. So go ahead and go to ctm.gg/Matcherino if you want to support the scene. Make it worth it for these players to continue to practice and train and play. And contribute what you can. There are both free and paid ways to contribute to the prize pool. If we have any coupon codes left, God, I hope not. We have 19 coupon codes left right now. We have 174 viewers. Let's go, guys. Let us finish out those claim codes. It doesn't cost you anything. You just log in, single click log in with your Twitch account. You're already logged into Twitch if you're watching this. And then all you got to do is just click claim code and that's it. 256 Tommy, 292 Fractal. Tommy up near the top of the stack and kind of getting RNG'd a bit. This is survivable though. There we go. We're claiming codes again. That's all I ask. Not all I ask. I ask a lot, but thank you. Big Pile Guam, Shinobi, Dewey. Heeding the call. 17 left. Lisa says, I appreciate that you put something on the trophy instead of the 40 free characters. I like the 40 free characters on trophies. Or free 40 characters on trophies. I think that's hilarious. I mean, we kept that around on purpose, right? That's a meme. You got to create memes. You're running an online community. You got to have little private jokes between you and the rest of your community. That's how they know. That's how people know they're a part of it. Did I ever make the 40 free characters on trophies real? I did not, but that's a good call out, Dan V. All right, Tetris, Tommy, 438. Fractal, 506. Here's another Tetris, 529. 10 lines away from the level 19 transition. Tommy looking to force another reverse sweep. Mr. Bastine says, Vandy, would you run the naked mile with Kingsman for the memes? Oh, I don't think I would do. Nobody wants that. Hey everybody, it's your old pal Vandweller, host of Classic Tetris Monthly, and I'm asking you to do me a favor. If you like this video, hit thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like it, please hit subscribe and bang that notification bell. And follow us on Twitch at twitch.tv/monthlytetris. Thank you, and have a nice day. 572 Tommy, 654 Fractal. All right, Fractal going to uncover that right well. Looking for a quick bar. Has a bar dependency in the middle of the stack. But we'll just attack that. Uh-oh. A little bit of a situation here for Fractal, but he's still low enough. All right, Tetris Fractal 732. Tommy in the lead, although is also ahead in line. So it's a virtual dead heat, or you might say neck and neck. Tommy having to take a few skims here. Finally gets the bar and a Tetris 779. Fractal experiencing the same sequence now. Like Dr. Mario Championship is live, so maybe I'll send you there after this match if they're still going. Tommy ahead now by about 90, almost 90,000 points. Oh, you want to send us to captain? What, Somalian captain? There's still time, by the way, if you want to qualify for Classic Tetris Monthly December. It's going to be standard format, back to the old rules. We were flirting with doing DAS, but it's just too many format changes in a 3-month span. So we're going to do normal Masters for December. If you want to qualify, go to, well, I don't know, go to somewhere. I don't know where you go nowadays. But just go to the Discord. I know you can go to go.ctm.gg/qual. Long bar down, Fractal, Tetris, and another one. Will not be back 4, back 1.2 transitions. Tommy gonna Tetris in to 29 with the max out A36. There's a Tetris and a skim for Fractal. And, oh, all right, Fractal a little bit high. Gets a Tetris over A24. So Fractal playing from behind a little bit. This time, I think maybe the first time all brackets. We'll see what happens because these players went, 20 levels or so. And Fractal is piling high on the left side. Actually set up for a Tetris. And getting a little droughted. Gonna bring it down. And just going to bring this down again with a triple. And gets a Tetris. Fractal B05 in the lead. Now Fractal. See the aggression ramping up a little bit with these players closer. Fractal, another Tetris B55. All right, Fractal going to take that safety triple down the left side. Going to bring this down. Has the lead by about 55,000 points. Open for another Tetris. There's the Tetris C21. Tommy has not really ramped up his aggression too much. And Fractal just happy to take a lead, but has a little bit of a situation to burn down here. Little tiny bit. Still low, still safe. There we go. That's beautiful for Fractal. Tommy still safe down the bottom. And Fractal has a safe low board as well. Fractal up about 90,000 points. There's a triple Fractal. We got 15 claim codes left, everybody. Please, let's get them done this stream. 185 viewers. It's got to be 15 of you who haven't done the code. 1.3 Fractal. And Tommy now with the Tetris to get the 1.2. And Tommy just getting tired of being this far behind and just, so go for it. It's like it seems like it's just so hard to outlast Fractal. So maybe you can just out-aggress him, right? I don't know what you do. Fractal is just on today. I mean, Tommy hasn't played bad at all. Tommy's playing great. And Fractal setting up again for another Tetris. He's got the E61. So Fractal kind of turning up the aggression a bit here. He likes having the lead. And he's setting up for another Tetris. And he gets it, F29. Tommy there spins that long bar the last moment. He's going to get a triple here, D57. Fractal up almost 200,000 points. Another Tetris Fractal. He's got the rollover on 46. All right, Tommy trying to bring this down. Tommy's still alive. Oh, that left side gets a bar over. Okay. EO6, rollover Fractal. Tommy, back by 240,000 points. We have unlimited chase down here. Tommy has to win this one to stay in the tournament. Oh, a couple of misdrops for Tommy. And this could be the spiral. We'll see. Needs something down that left side and can't get. Oh, gets a long bar over. And Fractal with the 1.7. And Tommy's going to top out with the 1.4. GG's. Fractal is good and sweeps through both of his matches, both against Allenbot and Tommy. NTG. Fractal, GG's to you. You are the winner. And if we want to watch Fractal just go, we can go ahead and do what you got to do. You have all the time in the world. GG's to you, Tommy. I mean, you just ran into a buzzsaw today. Fractal was just not looking like he was ever going to lose to anybody. So you did great. Hope to see you here again. Now, we have had colors in a competitive game. Of course, Eric, right? Good night, Summer. 13 claim codes to go. So basically add 1.6 to the number you see. He's got a 1.9. And there is a 2 million for Fractal. Level 56. I mean, we're not even halfway to colors. So. Oh, and he's set up for a Tetris. He's set up again. There is a Tetris over for Fractal. All right, he's moving that well. I think he's setting up again. He is setting up again. And there's another Tetris for Fractal. He's got the 2.3 million. He's setting up again. And there's another Tetris. So remember, add 1.6 million to the score you see there. There's a 2.4. Oh, no, Fractal. He gets a bar and another bar over. What can he do here? I'm not sure. This is not diggable. And there you go. Fractal with the 2.5 million points. 2.5 million points. And there is your orange bracket winner, Fractal 161. There is your guy. That's your friend, Fractal. GG's to you, Fractal. We will see you somehow later, but you are the winner. Go ahead and report the results of this. Fractal sweeping his way through his two matches today. Two very strong opponents in Allenbot and Tommy NTG. But he just wouldn't be denied today. I mean, he's just on fire.